Hey motorists, what's up? I'm Charlie. It's been a hot minute and today we're here with the MG4 EV. Although I seem to recall we've tested this car last year. Well, yes we did, but that was the Cat B variant of the MG4 with 201 horsepower. And you can check out that video here on our YouTube page, and if you haven't already, do remember to subscribe and hit the bell icon. So the car we tested last year was a COE Category B version with 201 horsepower, whereas this bad boy over here today has got 133 horsepower. And that's good for you and your wallet because this puts it in a Category A range. You also get the same combined driving range of 450 kilometers, and on DC fast charging at 150 kilowatts, you can go from 0 to 80% charge in just 35 minutes. And although this Cat A variant has got less horsepower, you still get the same 250 Newton meters of torque as with the Cat B car, and you also still get the same sharp front end. Now, if the car was in yellow, I think it would remind me of a Pokemon, Beedrill to be specific. And with this same sharp front end, you come to the side that tapers in and goes on to this muscular rear haunch. And then we go to the rear, where we come to the tailgate with interesting design elements on the rear light bar. Now, for 2024, you do get some new perks as well, and that starts with the addition of a rear wiper here at the back. Now, MG have previously stated that a rear wiper isn't really necessary because the water droplets will just roll off at speed. But hey, it's still better to have one than to not have one. And you also get new 18-inch wheels with a low wind resistance aero cover as well. Now, when you open up the tailgate, you're met with 398 litres of boot space and quite a flat loading lip as well. Now, stepping inside, you'll see that this new 2024 Cat A variant is a bit more colourful than its predecessor, which had an all-black interior. And within the car also lies its chief improvement, the infotainment system. You've now got a voice command feature and an inbuilt navigation system that I find is actually quite nice to use. Beyond that, the climate control buttons are also larger. You've now got a swipe down function for you to access the screen easily at any time. Although I would still prefer to have traditional climate control buttons. Up front, it's quite a nice place to be in. You've got an electric driver's seat, the steering adjusts for rake and reach, and you've got all the features you would expect like wireless charging and USB A and C ports, as well as Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Stepping onto the back, what you get is decent enough legroom and headroom, and the window aperture is large enough for children to not feel claustrophobic. Frankly, the only thing I feel is missing are rear aircon vents. MG have also given the 2024 model a rear headrest for the middle passenger. Although with the raked rear windscreen, the view out back is honestly a bit challenging. But thankfully, MG have given this car a 360-degree camera, as well as blind spot cameras that show up when you turn the signal on. The MG4 is actually pretty sporty to drive. The steering wheel is just the right size, not too big, and the ride is actually pretty taut, which makes the car handle as sharp as it looks. Now, of course, your rear passengers may complain that the ride is a bit too harsh, but where I am up front, this car is pretty cheeky to drive. And why not? I mean, this is a car with rear-wheel drive and 50-50 weight distribution, and that's definitely a recipe for success. And in this Cat A form, the car might not have enough power when you corner to, kick into a power slide or drift, but the 0 to 100 timing of 8.5 seconds is still plenty quick for Singaporean roads. This really feels like a very dynamic car to drive, more so than the other family cars out there in the market. And I'm particularly impressed with how well MG have managed the wind noise in this car. It's practically devoid of it. And that has to do with the aerodynamics of the car. In fact, the wind insulation is so good that you're practically just hearing road noise and not much wind noise. I mean, just listen to this. Pretty impressive, right? So, the MG4 is basically priced the same as the MG ZS EV that we've tested previously, but it's a lot more fun to drive. Honestly, it feels like a bit of a hot hatch. So if you're looking for a practical family hatchback that still gives you a bit of electric fun, then this may be the car for you. What do you think of the MG4? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and as always, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. I'll see you in the next one.
Motorist